ẹ̀yin ọmọ lálọ́ mi o. ìyẹ̀rú ọ̀kí mo ní ẹ̀mọ́ bọ̀ ní gbàgede. ọ̀kí mo rí ọlọ́ba ara bí ìdíyọ́ mẹ́ni. ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọdún mi mo pé ẹ̀mọ́ yìí la mi rárá. béèyàn bá lámì ìdíjà yóò ti tó olúwa rẹ̀ ní ọ̀fọ̀ onímọ̀ ọ̀ǹkà ọmọ ayé jì. ọmọ gúnugún tí mo rí tí mo dá sákẹ́rì. àkàlàmàgbò tí mo rí. ẹ̀yin ọmọ lálọ́ mi o. ìyẹ̀rú ọ̀kí mo ní ẹ̀mọ́ bọ̀ ní gbàgede. ọ̀kí mo rí ọlọ́ba ara bí ìdíyọ́ mẹ́ni. ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọdún mi mo pé ẹ̀mọ́ yìí la mi rárá. béèyàn bá lámì ìdíjà yóò ti tó olúwa rẹ̀ ní ọ̀fọ̀ onímọ̀ ọ̀ǹkà ọmọ ayé jì. ọmọ gúnugún tí mo rí tí mo dá sákẹ́rì. àkàlàmàgbò tí mo rí. ẹ̀yin ọmọ lálọ́ mi o.
Hello, welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I believe everyone is doing well. May the peace and blessings of the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God be with you and I. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò mi, orí ètò ìtàn ayé gidi, labarin duniya na gaskiya, akukon madu, real life story. Here we teach you how to make things better with your daily life activities and how to solve problems. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Thank you for always being here. Remember to click that subscription button. It's the red button. Thank you. I love you and I'll always love you. You know that's your girl, so always make sure you come and watch me. Okay. On today's show, I would like to talk to my fellow women. Today we'll be talking about how to package yourself as a woman. How you would continue packaging yourself even after married for your husband, even after children. You do not have to look miserable or you do not have to look haggard because you're married or because you have children. Look at me, I have 2 kids. A 9-year-old and a 12-year-old to be precise. So, my dear, it's even when you're married that you're supposed to look better. When you're married and looking miserable, then you have to check yourself and to think about it and say, what am I doing? Sometimes women lose themselves. When that guy met you, you were wearing a bomb shot. When he met you, you were wearing miniskirt. He loved you like that. That was how he saw you. That was how he told you he wanted you. He wanted you really badly. And then you got into the house and you started tying wrapper like Mama Salah around the house. Come on, girl. I know I said Mama Salah. Yes, I would have to say something. Because sometimes you see women, they look so horrible and haggard. And you yourself, that you're a woman, you'd be like, what the hell is she wearing? You know? So you need to repackage. When I say repackage, you don't need all that. You don't need so much to repackage yourself. Take a bath. Take a good shower. When your husband is at work. Some of you are working class women and some of you are stay-home moms. It's fine. All you have to do is, if you're going to be home, take a shower before he comes back. Wear that bomb shirt that you have been wearing when you guys first met. Entice him. Don't just stay home and wear the same bra for weeks or the same, what would you call it, nightwear or some old woman nightwear. And even if you're a hijabist, it's allowed to wear sexy things in the house. It's your husband. So take that hijab off and be that sexy woman. Men love to see things. Remember, the eye is where they have their own feelings with. That's where they go. They love what they see. We're emotional beings. We love what we hear. But they love what they see. So I want to remind you about that. So don't let your husband come in and tell you, oh, I don't want you to do this. Cover everything. Were you covering everything when he first married you? No. If you were wearing that bomb shot before, wear the bomb shot. You'll be surprised that some husbands will tell their wife, oh, I want you to cover your body with the hijab, everything. And he's out there on the phone checking out people that are, half naked or that are wearing sexy clothes. and then he's busy complaining that, you know, you are looking haggard. So he's kind of basically confusing you, or you also are confusing yourselves. Because I've heard men will say, oh, she does not look good anymore. When I first met her, she looked like this, she looked like that. Girl, there's more to life. Do not sit down and look like a old mama. Even old mamas package. I know I have people that are old women that are my support system, that when you see them, you yourself will wake up and say, I need to check myself, I need to do things. Wear something sexy to welcome him home. If you're wearing your nightwear that is sexy, make sure you have a nice robe on it. They have very good robes that you can purchase, you know. Sometimes I wonder why people spend money to go entice people out there when you're supposed to be enticing your husband in the house. You go to parties, wear expensive laces, wear expensive jewelries, yet you're looking horrible and haggard inside the house. Who are you doing it for? For people to see? Remember how you started. Remember all those lovely days where you guys were all over each other. How did he meet you? You were perfectly dressed. Some of you were wearing your nice clean hijab when he met you. But now it's all smelly, you know? Make the house lively. Don't make it a boring house. I don't want to eat egusi today. I don't want to eat amala tomorrow. That's what men say. So spice up yourself. When I'm talking about amala and egusi, you should know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about sex. So your sex life, be open to new things. When I say new things, I'm not telling you to do what you're not comfortable with. You have to both agree to do whatever he's telling you to do, but at least buy maybe the sex books and you all can go through it together. Maybe you guys can plan some dates, look into the books and try something different every time. You don't have to stick to the missionary position or the doggy, or you do not have to stick to a sideways or whatever you're doing. Spice it up. Look for other things to do. Okay. So that packaging, you need to know, say, you know, go just like this. You go do and like see as I said. Which man go see me say you no see woman? Oh, to be be baba, oh be that. See as I fine. Oh, me when she fine. That's what I want you guys to do. Could do bad the name kill. One easy again with the teacher by Cuba. So learn to package yourself. And when I'm saying packaging, I'm not saying go and live a fake life. No. I'm not saying go and buy what you cannot afford. No. Whatever you have, you can use to package yourself. Even just wearing short knicker and top is still packaging. Wearing buba and iro is still packaging. But make sure you're looking good. Make sure you're looking nice all the time. Also, make sure you're taking a good bath. Sometimes we cook and we smell. So you need to clean up after cooking. Clean up after cooking. Surprise him. Don't have a sex schedule. I've heard people say they have schedule for sex. You don't need all of that. Relax. Feel free, and let him also feel free. Let him be able to come meet you in the kitchen. Anywhere in the house. Surprise him. If he's at home and maybe he's working from home, go have a quickie. Yeah, I said that. You can go have a quickie. That will make his stress go down. Believe it or not, it makes him more productive. Because I'm not saying that you should just sit down there and not think about what you do with your life and just be having sex or whatever. But it's part of everything. It's part of the packaging. Like I do my game. See as I find. See as almost set. All my queens, I want you to look better than this. You can do it. Surprise him, let him come in and say, honey, where are you going? You're like, I'm waiting for you. For what? For a dinner date. I didn't plan to buy anything. I don't have any money to go out to. We have dinner on the set. You know, if you have a dining table, fine. If you do not have a dining table, you don't have to have one. You can just use your regular table. Or if it's the mat that you guys usually eat with, you do that. My sisters, my darling sisters, like we all call each other, do better. Don't only go to parties and be looking nice. You can be like this. I'm home and I'm looking like this. I'm not going to know one bit. Life is short. We don't know when God will call us. So why don't you just look good and feel good? You can do it. Even after 2. See me. This one after 2. You would see, sometimes I get it. You might be tired, you might be stressed. We all have those days. But don't let it be every day. Okay? When we say package, it does not mean it's just being yourself around the house. Some men are scam. Like I said earlier on, they will tell you not to wear something, but that's really what they want. So that was why I said, if the man saw you wearing bomb short before marriage, make sure you continue wearing bomb short. I repeat, make sure you continue wearing it. By the time he comes home, you already have that on. He sees that. That could also turn him on. If, you know, you married him and he already told you it's his hijab that he wants, they have nice looking hijabs too. Buy them. Change into them. Don't just stick to one. You would always look good. Look at it. Even Saudi Arabia, when you go there, you would see women who look so sexy. So sometimes I wonder why our African women just look bad. And there are a lot of women that have bras that need to go in the trash. Try and buy new bras. Try and buy new panties. Buy some nice sexy things. You don't have to wear mama pants, you know. If you're having your period, I understand you using things like that. But for your husband, buy something sexy. Surprise him with something. You need, as a woman, you need to, you don't let a man figure out what your next thing would be. Just surprise him. You would say, this woman, she's always changing styles, changing color. Because it's like, he's just there and you're there, you know? I say, sometimes you can even work. He's doing his work and you guys come together and, you know, you don't even have to buy new things. If you already have some other things, make use of them. All I'm saying is, remember how you guys met when he first asked you out, how you used to dress nice, how you wouldn't want him to see you not looking good. I want you to have that mentality. Be yourself, but with being yourself, you have to look good also. So I'm not saying be fake, but once you start doing that, it's just like when you guys started going out, remember? You do not wait for him to be looking haggard when you see him. You always looked good. So that's what I'm trying to explain. So use yourself, because when you guys first met, you were wearing sexy clothes. What happened to that? Some people would say, oh, they cannot wear that too. But you were wearing it before. What is stopping you from wearing it now? The women outside are wearing all of that and taking your husband. I'm not saying you shouldn't be yourself because of a man, but you have to look good for yourself first. And then remember to look good for him. You're doing it for him and you're doing it for yourself. And you yourself, you would feel better with that self-esteem and not just looking haggard everywhere. So think about it. So my love, make sure you package yourself, okay? Repackage yourself. See, as I repackage myself, repackage yourself. Always look fresh, always look good. You yourself will feel good. You're not only doing it for your husband, you're also doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your kids. Your kids will emulate you when they see you like this. And sometimes my son is like, Mom, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. So you just have to look good. All right? You have to make sure that actually boosts your self-esteem. When you look good, you have that confidence. It makes you bold. All right? So try and stop, doing that. And remember when I said bomb shot, look at me. I'm still wearing this, and I'm looking sexy. I have my Nigerian attire, so I'm not just saying you should be wearing bomb shorts. You can wear bomb shorts, you can wear that. So I want to hear that changes, okay? I want to be hearing good news that thanks Her Excellency, my wife, it's back to her usual self. I hope you've learned something. It's a very short video, but I hope I've impacted you. I'll see you shortly. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you invite your family and friends to also subscribe. It's the red button that is for the subscription, and make sure you click on the notification button so that way you'll be notified when we're online or when we drop an educative video. Remember, subscription is free, so I would always remind you about that. I love you so much. May the Almighty Allah again and the Almighty God continue to be our protector. Allahumma Ameen. Remain blessed. I love you. Bye bye. I'm doing my shakara. Shakara, bye.